and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason kind of had to fight for his dinner. He pitched for 8 innings, allowed 2 runs on 8 hits and 2 walks, including 2 home runs. But he collected 7 strikeouts, and his Phillies did get the win. So we got one up on the division foe, or rather, we got 5 up on the division foe, rather. We're still 2 back of the division leaders, but at least we're not falling further behind, so let's keep going. Okay, got a bullpen day. Now, what do we want to do here? Work on K per 9 if we were so inclined. Get that rating up to 91. Circle control, work on a bit. Walks per 9. You know, I don't know. I really just don't know. I'd like to, there are a lot of things I would like to do, and I feel like I just don't have that much, you know, it's like, there's so much I want to improve, but everything goes so slowly. I mean, it's a long game, you know, baseball has a long season, and the show, Road to the Show, has a long career, so I guess it's not totally out of character for the training to take so dang long, but doesn't necessarily mean that it's comfortable to see all the numbers go up so slowly.
Players agent called to touch base.
All right, checking in with John Kent. No, I think he's good. He's playing for the team he wants to play for, and he's making millions upon millions of dollars a year to do it, so he's having a good time, I think. Let us make friends with Jose Rodriguez, try to get that friends rating so that we can continue to take advantage of our perks. Just doing what it takes to help out the team. Awesome. And that should put us out here against the Washington Nationals in Nationals Park. Now, Jason has faced off against the Nationals 10 times in 9 starts. He has a 3-3 record against them, a 3.21 ERA, and a 280 WOBA. So, I'd like to see that win-loss record improve a little bit, and like to see that ERA come down a little bit, but can't really argue with the numbers, so we've just got to get out here and make those numbers better by going out there to get it.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. The pitching should be a story in this one. First pitch is coming up. Jeff Hoffman gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch.
Now to the plate, Joel Ortega. He'll lead things off.
Well, Philly strikes first in the top of the first, but Jason has to come out here and hold it that way, so let's get on these guys. Joel Ortega first to the plate for the Nationals. I believe this is his first appearance against Jason. Foul tip on that one. Curveball to the inside corner for strike 1.
As they begin play here today, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last.
Calls for a changeup inside from Chance Cisco.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right side.
Grounds that into the gap. Second baseman's got it. That'll be the first out of the game, or first out of the inning at least. That would be second baseman Adrian Sanchez ranging over to his right to make that, or his left, my right, to make the play. And next up, we got Levi Trevino. Calls for a slider inside.
In now, Levi Trevino. As the first pitch.
Well, it was inside, Jason. I can give you that much.
Trevino makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against
shots
right-handers
the
at times.
changeup down and away for the first
when
strike.
From that side.
One down now, one down.
Come on, baby. See it. Grab it.
Got a fastball coming in just off the corner for ball 2.
2-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be
Give him another fastball down and in. That was not particularly down. That was kind of center cut, actually, Jay, but he was out in front of it, so we'll do it again.
Means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Give him a fastball up and in.
Now a half swing.
Pulls the sword on that one, but he can't pull it back in time, and that is going to be strike 3 called. First strikeout of the game for Jason, 2 away.
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than 250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Stay ahead now.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
Matt Olson, of course, formerly of the Oakland Athletics. I forget where all he's been. I think he was on the Marlins at one point.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Change up inside is the call. Catches the corner, and he's down 0-2.
It's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something.
Calls for changeup below the zone from Chance Cisco.
Down below the knees like that.
Jason kicks and deals. Chops it. It was below the zone, but only just.
There you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Another changeup is the call, and we're going to the outside with it. He goes reaching for it, and that's strikeout number 2. 3 outs for the Nationals. Change sides, and Jason gets himself 2 Ks in the opening inning.
Top of inning number 2, it's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Well, there is some weather in the area here in D.C. as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Well, next time we see Jason is on the plate, coming up with runners second and third with only 1 away.
And the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
A little bit inside on that one.
They take the field here today. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, yesterday's
curveball inside corner.
Quick turnaround, back on the field for a day game today, trying to get out of here with a 2-game sweep.
You know, that's always difficult to try to sweep a team, even though it's a 2-game set. When you have a quick turnaround like this one, D-Row, you're really depending on your starting pitcher.
Well, that's going to be not much use for anybody.
Scoreless innings.
Pop fly to left field, and that is going to bring nobody home. So Alex Bregman coming up now to lead off the bottom of the second.
First delivery to him on the way.
12 plate appearances against Jason in the past. Only a 167 batting average against him, and he doesn't help that number here. 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Michael Franco. I think what gets lost.
So we got Felipe Velasquez, Adrian Sanchez, Victor Gutierrez, and Michael Franco on the infield. Raymond Cortez, Andrew Stevenson, and Jorge Soler in the outfield. Chance Cisco behind the dish, and on the bump, Mr. Jason Parham, as usual.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent
Lindor, by comparison, has an over 300 batting average against Jason. I'm sure he'd love to see more number see that number go up too.
Now we'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good.
Two-seamer just below the zone. Called ball 1.
Ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Circle changeup down below the zone. Call is for a two-seamer down below the zone, but I think I'm going to go up and in with a cutter. See if he goes reaching for it. Yes, he does. Strikeout number 3 on the day for Jason, and that is 2 away here in the second.
Get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Batting six, the catcher.
Cutter up and away is the call here for
and it's fouled
who
away.
is this?
Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the
Rocco
bottom of the second.
Gutierrez, catcher for the Nationals.
Into the
Call
windup.
for
Here
a
comes the
low
0-1.
two-seamer.
That's over.
Well low that time, and that's ball one.
There's a swing and a high deep
High
drive
ball,
headed
but
for the
that's
right
going to
field
drift
corner.
foul.
And that's going to wind up booking just a
Call
bit.
is for a low away
So a missed
changeup.
opportunity there.
If I had showtime, this would be the time to use it.
Now
But instead, he's just going to stand and watch. And that ends the inning. Strikeout number 4 on the day for Jason.
3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a
And still 1-0.
score.
Phillies on top.
And now for Washington, Victor Robles. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home.
Now it remains 1-0 going into the bottom 3. Victor Robles coming on.
First offering
Outside
on its way.
fastball is the call. Taken
Fastball
for strike
taken,
1.
but that gets the zone for a strike. Robles stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. That softly hit to
Fouls it
right,
off.
let
No,
that
not
down.
quite fouls it off, but
Sanchez
pops it up
staying with
behind
it. He backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
behind the infield. Second baseman has it. Adrian Sanchez got it, and that's the first out of the inning.
First opportunity in this one.
Hope you didn't hear that too much. But we got Darrell Williams on the plate now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
High fastball up in the zone, taken for strike 1.
The windup and the 0-1.
Curveball away.
He takes it to the opposite
Not so
field.
much.
And deep to left.
That's going deep to left. And it's out of here.
And
Just sneaks over the fence, but that is Darrell Williams with a home run to kick off the scoring for the Nationals and tie it up here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Number 9 on the year, and as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
I think we should all be grateful that the San Diego studios did not have the time nor were given the reason to get the licensing rights for Baby Shark. I think we can all be grateful for that.
Into the box now, Jeff Hoffman. And
Change up right down the pipe to him. Taken for strike 1.
Hit out towards second.
Well, that's a grounder right over to Sanchez at second, and that'll be the second out of the inning. So, quick rebound. Get back under control.
Coming to the plate
Which
now,
brings up Joel Ortega once again.
On top of one, it was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base
Loop
line.
over behind third
And the
base.
shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side.
Names.
The
That would
sights
be
and
Victor
sounds of the day
Gutierrez.
at the ballpark.
Short gets it.
Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Also, that guy's shirt says Washington, not Washington.
Into the box now, Levi Trevino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Levi.
Reminds me of a guy I saw at T-Mobile Park when I went to go see the Mariners play the Indians in the first game of the 2018 season.
Let it fly. Let's
First
go.
offering
Trust
on
your
its
stuff
way.
right here. Let it fly.
Skied in the air to straight
Had
away left.
had a
Cortez is there.
clearly
One pitch,
counterfeit
one out.
Ken Griffey Jr. jersey on, which I'm sure he enjoyed it, but
Standing in, Matt Olson.
I wonder how much thought he gave to the knowledge that it was
Yeah, but it
not
a
the
good
genuine
changeup,
article.
Matty. Good arm action on that pitch.
Which, and you know, the pricing on some of these official MLB garments can be a little bit out of control.
He's pitching well. We're working into
Like
the
they'll charge you $250, $300 for a jersey, a real like on-field replica jersey.
So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a low changeup that's laid off.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go.
All right, give him the cutter up and in with a 3-1 count. No such luck. Calls it ball 4, and that'll put him on base. Bring up Alex Bregman, who's going to be your boss for the morning. What do we want? Strike him out with a pitch outside the zone, I think.
Here comes the first pitch.
Fouls off the two-seamer. Challenge pitch right in there. He was late on it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that
low fastball taken, ball 1. Another one right there on the corner. We're going slider down and away. See if he goes for it. Yes, he does. Yes, he do. Strikeout number 5 on the day for Jason. Struck out the boss, and that'll be the second out of the inning.
Watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
I'm pretty sure that's not allowed under the rule of baseball, Bregman. You're not allowed to teleport your bat from one hand to the other.
Left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
All right, come on now.
0-2 on this one.
In the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat.
Curveball to the outside corner is called.
Now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
All right. Put out at second for the out, and that'll end the inning.
Nationals leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jason Parham. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the
All right, 1-1 still. Top 5. Jason leading off the inning.
We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Fastball swung on and grounded.
Not so much. Grounder over to second, and in plenty of time, Jason is thrown out over at first. Better luck next time, Jay.
Time now for the Nationals road.
Rocco Gutierrez coming up here. It's still 1-1 going into bottom 5. Calls for a high outside fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there.
Right on the corner. Called a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches?
That's a foul ball. Calls for a curveball there. Hung that one a bit, but it's right at the first baseman. That'll be the first out of the inning.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Victor Robles digging in now.
Up next for Washington.
All right.
Victor Robles.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Two-seamer down and in, taken for strike 1.
Called for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team is going to win this thing.
Gonna bunt. But Chance Cisco is on it, and that is going to be the second out of the inning.
One attempt doesn't pan out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point.
The left fielder, number 10.
So striding in, Darrell Williams.
So Darrell Williams, the sole piece of offense for these guys. Going to pop one into foul ground on the left field side, and that is going to end the inning.
To retire the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Oh dear. Feel like we just did this. It's 5-0 here, top 6. Runner on second with only one out. Aaron Slager's on the mound.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Liner up the middle. It's going to be deflected off of the second or the shortstop. Jason gets himself on base with a base hit. No RBI, but can't argue with the pitcher hits.
Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Now bring up Victor Gutierrez. And don't mind me over here, Slagers. I'm just a pitcher. I'm just trying not to get hurt.
But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
That's fouled off. It's 2-2 count.
Needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, one out here. We got one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a looper to left.
That's a little bloop over to left field. That is going to fall into his glove, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Bringing up Andrew Stevenson. 0 for 3 on the day.
Yeah, in today's game, you certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more
2-1 count.
to dish this AB.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
You got 2 down. Let's go Nationals.
The 2-1 home is a fastball.
3-1 count.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Yeah, with that up there, huh?
3-2.
That's taken for strike 2, so Jason has no choice but to start running.
We'll be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go. Let's go, DC.
Now the payoff pitch home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
He's going to go first to third on this one.
And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
He slides in to make the stretch for third base.
And drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
That makes it 6-1. Phillies on top. Raymond Cortez up to the plate.
Throw over to first. Runners back. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
And that's lined up the middle too, so Jason comes home to score, making it 7-1, and we still got 2 on. So who knows how good this is going to be when Jason comes back out.
That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Well, we see Aaron Slager's coming up, so they're putting the bat in his hand to lead off the bottom of the 6th. It remains only 7-1.
about that, and they've been
What's it called? Low fastball?
One hit
Sure.
through 5 innings. I mean, what else can
I mean,
you
it's
say
a pitcher.
about the
What
pitching
kind of
they
damage
faced,
could he
other
possibly
than
do?
It's been fantastic. We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cortez.
Well, he
giving chase.
barreled that one a
He
bit, but
makes
it's
the
just a
catch.
fly
Great
ball.
effort to get there and record the first
And that'll
out of the
be
inning.
the first out of the
This
inning.
has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of
And
May.
bringing Joel Ortega back up.
The lineup flips over and digging in, Joel Ortega. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down.
That one's grounded up the line to first. And Velasquez has it for the first, or the second out, excuse me.
Now at the plate,
Levi Trevino up to the plate now.
Second baseman, Levi.
He's ready.
Incidentally, Jason's through 5 2/3 with only 49 pitches, 50 now.
Strike one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously
90 feet
frustrated
anyway,
right
kid. Here
now.
we go.
But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back? It's a little bit.
Roller over to first base. Not going to be much of a foot race because Velasquez makes the play, and that is going to end the inning.
Across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 7 and the Nats 1.
And Jason back up to the plate.
Next to the plate for the Phils, Jason Parham.
I don't know what the situation is, but bunt to run, advance the runner on 2 outs. My bad. Did I say bunt? I of course meant I'm going for the fences.
Fastball by him for strike one.
Hey, 2 down here. Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Oh, late on that one. That was a good one to hit.
This will land untouched.
Let's go right here. Hey, let her rip here. Swing better.
A 1-ball,
High
2-strike
fastball
count to the
taken for
Phillies
ball 1.
pitcher.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Change up inside taken.
I think he's showing
Ball
you right
2.
there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff.
Jason gone from
Fastballs and the
0-2 to 2 and 2.
A swing
But
and a
the
miss
change
as
up
he chased
down.
with 2 strikes,
Gets him
and
swinging.
that will retire the
Have a seat,
side.
Jason, and get back out there to keep it
The
going.
inning before. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. It's the Phillies 7 and the Nats 1.
Matt Olson coming up to the plate.
Matt Olson. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far.
Cutter
this
up and
one as
away
we
is the call.
move into the later innings.
Taken
Down
for
by
strike
a
1.
run, though, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Let's go, DC.
The windup and the 0-1.
Here we go. Hey, way to drive it, big guy.
Whacks that one, so he's on the board with a hit.
So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off.
Muscled that pitch inside out.
Pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but
He's outside the zone, but he just lined it up and he had good contact on it. You just can't account for that sometimes. Bregman fouls that one off for strike 1.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Slider swings through it for strike 2.
0-2.
good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look
low curveball taken for ball 1.
He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Big guy, get him yourself right here.
Cutter up and away.
And he popped him up.
Popped it up behind third base. Michael Franco has to dive for it, but he's not going to make the play. That is going to fall in for a hit. Bregman and Olson are on base.
Runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much of this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
And that brings up Francisco Lindor to try to make some hay out of this one.
Giving that bat away, you chipped away and fight until that
Curveball over to second. That is going to be an easy peasy lemon squeezy double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
That brings up Rocco Gutierrez once again.
Catcher, Rocco Gutierrez.
In now, Rocco Gutierrez.
Change up to the inside corner, called strike one.
0 for 2 for him to this point.
Let it rip, let it rip.
Just a bit late, and he's
0-2 on the fouled off fastball.
Hey, let's go, kid.
0-2, here it is. Line softly toward the hole.
Not going to be a strikeout, but that is going to put him out at first base, and that'll end the inning scoreless.
One left for Washington. They're down
So,
7-1.
Nationals still on the board with a 1 run, but the Phillies kind of have 7. And that's not the kind of line you want to see as the home team. Victor Robles coming back up to the plate. It's still 7-1 in the late going. Jason threw 7 with only 61 pitches thrown.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings.
So I'd say that home run didn't shatter Jason's confidence too much. 19,350 people here in Nationals Park. The Nationals, thank you for your support.
The 1-1. Liner towards second.
Soft liner over to second. Ranges over to his left to get it, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And Darrell Williams, again, the sole piece of scoring that the Nationals have had to offer today off that home run. Two-seamer inside taken, strike 1. Give him a curveball, low and away. Right on the black, called strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well.
Slider inside is exactly what I was going to call next.
Attacking the strike zone, and
so we'll give it a try. See if we beat him.
Looks like he stepped in a big old bucket assassin.
Brushback pitch a bit there. Slider in on the knees, and he ducks away from it.
The 1-2.
So change up, down, and away is the call. No swing, takes it. Ball 2.
There once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swings and misses on that one, and that is going to be strikeout number 6 on the day for Jason, and the second out of the inning.
Right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold
bringing up
enough,
Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer will get the call to pinch hit here.
Still playing the game here in the year 26 in Jason's world. Bringing him out as a bench bat, apparently. Two-seamer on the black at 97. Jason pitching pretty well here late in the game.
In the 220s, 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Fouls off the two-seamer up and away.
1 run on 3 hits, 1 error thus far.
And we'll go ahead and try the slider to the outside corner. I don't usually like these, but I'll give it a try. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 7 on the day for Jason, and that is going to end the inning. So Jason threw 8 here in Washington. Still got plenty of pitches in his arm. Still got plenty of gas in the tank. Let's see if they leave him out here for the 9th. They, in fact, are going to leave him in for the 9th. Phillies are up 7-1. Jason's got 3 batters to go for a completo. The Maddox is out of question because it's no longer a shutout. But 1 pitch to Ortega rounds out to first base, and that's 2 outs to go. Levi Trevino coming up. Sitting at a career 286 average against Jason so far. equates to something like a 571 OPS, which is bad, and a 251 WOBA, which is also bad.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Slider down and away.
Swing, drive.
Bounces it over to first base again. Velasquez has got it. 2 out or 1 out to go. That brings up Matt Olson. He's got a hit. He's got a walk. So he's on the board against Jason. He's doing pretty good in his career. 440 batting average, 9.842 OPS, and a 441 WOBA. All good numbers. But he's the last one on these Nationals. If he can't do something, it's game.
But it finds the zone on the inside.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump
Two-seamer down. Taken for ball 1.
The Nationals first baseman. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a drive.
It's a high fly ball to the warning track.
Is under it.
But it looks like Jorge Soler is there to get it, and that's the ball game. Well, he doesn't remain unscathed, but Jason goes the distance in one. He pitches for 9 innings, allows 1 run on 3 hits and a walk, which was that Darrell Williams home run. Collects 7 strikeouts and gets himself the win. He goes to 6-2 on the year, and he goes to 106-47 in his career. His ERA has gone to 1.59, his FIP is at 2.79, and his xFIP is at 3.85. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tired Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.